So let's say I want to go swap something. I have in this case, like a Zashi wallet, because we're talking ZEC. So I go to LeoDEX, I go to the site. I say I want to swap this much ZEC for this much Dash, let's just say.
Before it brings up the QR code, it will ask you for the recipient address for Dash. So it'll actually ask you, in this example, for a Dash address. And then you paste the Dash address. So you've entered the Dash address, then you click generate QR code. You'll see like a loading bar. It takes 3 to 5 seconds. What's happening during that loading process is a key store is actually being generated inside of your browser. There's a mnemonic phrase that's created for that key store. That mnemonic phrase is in your browser. So after that key store is generated, you now have a receiving address, in this example for the ZEC, because the receiving address is the key store's Zcash address, the key store we created for you. So that ZEC address is created, QR code is generated, and then you would scan it, send ZEC to that address. Once you've sent it from your Zashi wallet, let's say, then you would click the button that says I've sent the ZEC. And then after clicking that, you'll see another dialog that says monitoring the blockchain. So what LeoDEX is then doing is monitoring your address, your ZEC address in the swap account, so that when the ZEC is received, and it's like very fast, as soon as the ZEC is received, LeoDEX will then change from monitoring the blockchain to saying ZEC received. There's a button that says click swap. And it reminds you again, one more time, it'll show you your recipient address and the expected amount. So it'll show, like in this example, your Dash address that you entered, and then the expected amount of Dash that you're going to get. And then the button will say swap. And then you click swap. And what it's doing is it's swapping the ZEC that was just received to your swap account into Dash using a normal, Maya swap. ZEC swap with the memo, specifying to Maya that this is a swap from ZEC to Dash. And then it gives obviously the Dash address that you entered. And then from there, it's just a normal swap. But essentially, you've kind of like funded this key store, like we say, like a burner account for this one-time swap. So then it just processes it normally from there.